Hi.
Hi. Where are we going, Reiki?
Legoland.
Legoland. Well, Florida. We're not going to Legoland today. That'll be in a couple of days. Where are we going first? Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Our pilots just got here. Boarding is in like 10 minutes, so we're doing awesome, huh?
Yeah.
We're watching some Fresh Baked, catching up on videos while we wait. So we're going to get back to that. We'll check in with all of you just here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what are we doing, Reiki?
Finding our baggage.
Yeah, my shoelace is a little loose. We can fix that. So at this airport, you got to get on a shuttle to go get your bags. We ended up checking them last minute, which was awesome, but now we got to go find them. All right, here it is. Pretty anyway. Love these lights. So we made it really easy to the airport, but the rental car that we got is not even on site at the airport. So now we had to like hike, and then now we're waiting for a shuttle that will take us off site to wherever the rental place is. So we did finally get to the car rental place, and it was a total scam. Do not go with off-site rentals. That was ridiculous. They wanted to add on dollars and cents for like everything you can imagine. It was insane. Frugal friends, I had to take a moment to compose myself. It has been the most insane day. It was like, I was ready to just be like, let's just turn around and go home. So our flight got in early, and then we went to go get our rental car. Well, come to find out, it was an off-site rental. So there's like, we have to wait for a shuttle, then you take the shuttle and go to this sketchy place, and it was like the most ridiculous. And then they were the rental place trying to add on all these fees, and finally I'm just like, what does it cost to cancel this? And she's like, nothing. And I'm like, I'm out. I just ended up calling a Lyft, which is, you know, like an Uber. It took us to the wrong hotel, which was my fault, and we couldn't switch the reservation because this one was full, or the one we went to, and Reagan was starving. We ran, like literally ran, and you know how bad my knees are. So we ran to Burger King and ordered some food, and it took like forever to get it, and we had to order another Lyft. So now we're waiting for another Lyft driver because this one brought us to the wrong hotel, but that was our fault. And we could have gotten into our hotel for free from the airport, but I didn't know that, and we should have just taken the shuttle and gone back. Anyway, it was a mess. But now, look at this. Gators. Reagan noticed this as we're like running to get to Burger King before our ride gets here, our next ride. He noticed this. How cool is that? You have to stop and take these little moments. Yes, now we'll get going, but these moments, they matter. So we ordered another Lyft, but of course it was crazy busy then, and so there wasn't another Lyft available in the area for like an hour. So we run over to Burger King. We come running back because when you order a Lyft or an Uber, it tells you when the driver's gonna be there. And our driver had arrived, and so I had to call her and tell her, please wait. Finally, we get here to this hotel, and I was like, this has to be the right one or I'm done. So we come in, and it was the right one. And the ladies at the desk were so sweet, and they reminded me, you're here and you're alive and you're well. And anyway, Frugal friends, we have made it. We are here. So after a crazy arrival day, we wake up to rain. I think it smells great, but it's rainy. We're rearranging some of our plans. We are modifying because we are going to have a wonderful day. We are off to go pick up our rental car just a little ways down the block, and where it was like kind of chilly and rainy, there's still, you know, a little bit of the rain left over on the ground, but it has warmed right up, nice and sunny. So the plan is we're going to get our car, and then we're going to head to Port Orange and visit a botanical garden, and then make our way over to the Daytona Beach boardwalk, and that's where we'll probably spend the rest of our day. So things are definitely looking up. For reals though, guys, just go with Enterprise. No, I am not sponsored. Hey, Riggy, though I would love to be. It's the only way. Just go with Enterprise when you're renting a car. Our car is out there getting ready, being pulled up, and then we are going to be on our way. In and out, no hidden fees, no stupid stuff. I promise, and Reagan and I even did a pinky promise. I will never, ever, ever, and we shook on it. There's the Reagan. I would like to say that our vacation has officially begun. Oh yes, we have our car, super awesome, fantastic, thank you Enterprise.
I did not know that they grew oranges.
Reagan just found out that they grow oranges here. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. So this is the Sugar Mill Gardens. It's free entrance.
And main entrance is right
And it is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. We stopped at Walmart and picked up some groceries. Reagan wanted French bread. I made sure he got carrots too. Can't just have French bread. But holy cow, this is like, seriously, when we were driving over here and there was like all these trees with the moss hanging down, I was going nuts. You guys know how I am. It's like when I see Mickey Mouse. I mean, I was so freaking excited. I just love, oh, it's so freaking cool. Snoopy. Oh, yep, there's Snoopy over there. So we are going to tour this gorgeous garden, and we'll bring you guys along for some of the beauty and wonder. We picked up ponchos and an umbrella because it's been sprinkling off and on, but it's not cold at all. It is just beautiful. Oh my goodness.
I'm wearing this just in case.
Yeah, Reagan's wearing that just in case. I have a feeling he's going to end up tying it around.
We found our first dinosaur.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. This park has concrete dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one hiding over there. This is insane. This may be my new favorite place in the world. Oh, fern collection. You know Mama loves ferns. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. It is so, oh, it is so beautiful. It's like magic. Ferns on the trees.
But that looks like a velociraptor.
Yeah, like there's one hiding in there ready to jump out at us. Heck yeah. And there's the workers out there tending the gardens. Wish I had a bunch of workers to tend my gardens. We would have gotten a lot further along on them by now. Oh, and here's a dinosaur.
Giant ground
Oh, not a dinosaur, a ground sloth. So he was a vegetarian.
Florida is really tropical.
I am in heaven, frugal friends. I am absolutely in heaven.
Wait, what if there's a pool of alligators?
I don't think they have alligators in this park, but I wouldn't mind if they did. It's
Well,
like,
Mom, there
where
were-
to go next? It's all so
There were
beautiful.
Mom, there were giant alligators when dinosaurs were alive, so
Yeah, that's true.
maybe.
Guys, I highly recommend this. And it's free. It's free. And then look at these
Boughs.
growing up on the trees, all these vines. Oh
No,
my
those
gosh.
aren't vines. Those are branches.
They're not branches. Those, are they branches?
Yeah.
Okay, they are branches. He's right. But they look like vines. Oh, and roses. Our roses are all done where we live, but not here. Oh, look at the hibiscus. This is the chapel.
So it is actually kind of like a
I
real
like this
chapel.
far better than any of the brick and mortar chapels I've ever been in. Right, Reggie? He laughs at me. We're not church going folk, but maybe if it were in this kind of environment, I would reconsider.
Yeah.
Mom, don't get excited if you're watching this. Don't start thinking things. But I do wish my mom could come here and see this. I'll have to bring her someday. It's so beautiful. Look at these elephant ears. Mine will never get this big in my yard in Utah. We found a Triceratops. Let's take a picture, Regu. Let me see. There's my handsome boy with his French bread lunch. Awesome. That is so cool. Guys, and this is free. Here we honor loved ones, past and present, contributors, financial and skillful, and our brides and grooms. Oh, the hitching post exclusively for brides and grooms. That is so cool. And then it has like all the people that got married here. That is so awesome. These ones that they've taken off, I'm guessing they got divorced. That's just my little cynical guess. That's gorgeous. Beautiful little bridge.
So now we can count all 3 animals. I can't see because it's too ripply.
Yeah, with all the water coming in. Ooh, there's like an old building over here. That must be the ruins they were talking about. Let's make our way over and get to see this insane, fabulous tree. Look at this tree, you guys. Good grief. Here we have the remains of the sugar mill.
This wasn't the ruins over there.
No, I know. This was the sugar mill. But it's also an active archaeological site, they said in the sign. So, so you don't want to mess with any of it. This is amazing. I think that's what I saw online, was a picture of these things, these vats. Look at those, they're massive. Good grief. Well, we'll have to read the sign and figure it out because I don't know. But for reals, guys, come and see this. It is amazing. We are leaving now. Oh, that's not where we went out, Reagan. We go out a different way. We're on our way out, and we met a real nice gentleman, gave us a lot of great tips on some local places that are good for kids, that are safe and everything, and gave us some good tips on where not to go, which is awesome. But for some reason, all of a sudden, the bugs have gotten really bad, the mosquitoes and stuff. But you know what, we're done, you know. So, and we were at the Walmart, and we didn't pick up bug spray. I didn't even think of it. I had thought of it before, but I didn't think of it then. So, yeah, Reagan didn't think of it, but you know what? That's all right. It's all good. We are going to now head out to the Lighthouse. We have made it to the Lighthouse. This is the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse. A tip, if you ever happen to come out here, don't go straight to the part that Google says to go to, that's like where you have to pay $10 to get in. No, if you just keep cruising around up the road, there's free parking specifically for the Lighthouse. So, word to the wise, just keep cruising around. Oh, I'm so excited.
Wait, there's a map.
Ponce de Leon Inlet Lighthouse. We made it. We made it. No, we are not going to try climbing that. It's 210 steps, I think. We're gonna leave that off the list and just do some exploring. So cool. So one of the guys that we were talking, or the guy we were talking to that gave us all those great tips over at the sugar mill park, he said that this is one of the oldest operating lighthouses in the country. So that reminded me, how I had asked for like addresses. I'm gonna fix my hat. How I had asked for addresses from our viewers, like our Frugal Family Fanatics. I will be sending out probably 20 postcards from our Florida trip. So while we're here, I just picked up 12 here, and then I will also do these other ones. So be looking if you have given us your address, because we will be mailing those out. So we decided before we leave this part of the inlet, we would just stop and see the ocean. Problem is the wind is crazy. But look at this, like here's the buildings and here's the water. That is so nuts to me. I don't understand that. Like building, water, it's all right here. Literally, you can just You're right there. So we didn't end up parking at Daytona Boardwalk, like the beach boardwalk. That was a mess. That was a disaster. And any parking places that weren't right there, like, you had to pay cash, and I don't carry cash. So we ended up coming to the Sunsplash Park, which I had seen online, and it had like, I had decided not to do Sunsplash because it made it sound like it was just a really rough area, but it's actually gorgeous, and it has this huge playground area. It's right here, beach access. This is great. Yeah, if we want to eat, we'll have to, you know, walk down to the boardwalk, but I don't think that's a problem. You may have heard about people parking on the beach. Look at all these lunatics right there. That is so insane to me. I don't know. That's a thing here. It's a thing. But yeah, seriously, there's the ocean right there. Perfect. We have access right over here. So why go and be crazy and park at the boardwalk? We can walk down to it if we really want to and not have to pay ridiculous parking or fight for parallel parking. Reagan wanted to seesaw, not taking into account Mommy is significantly puffier than him. Ends up being a fun ride for him though, huh, Regu? You scared me! Oh, you're gonna have to do it again. She didn't see.
To the second bar.
This is, oh geez. Reagan? You did on that? Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh no. Reagan! No, you got to the other side? Folded ice cream. So this surface has to be crazy cold.
You're good. And it put everybody that had paid to see this wrestling didn't get to see it.
Because that was their cable?
Yeah, because the cable.
Our house part. Well, very first part of our marriage.
We had a much better day today. Oh my gosh, it was so much better. We got to go to the Lighthouse. We went to an amazing garden. Oh my goodness. We went to Daytona Beach. Didn't get to play in the water, but it was just so windy. It was so crazy windy, and I was like, he will freeze. I will freeze. So at the Lighthouse, Reagan picked out this really cute little notebook. It has like an animal on it. It's a little plush shark. A plush shark. And we picked out some treasures for the girls. And then at Daytona Beach, we were able to meet one of our most longtime, fabulous Frugal friends, Carol, and her daughter, Angela. And that was such a special treat. And they spoiled us absolutely rotten. We went out to dinner. We went out to ice cream. It was so wonderful. Here I go getting emotional again. I'm not going to. It was so wonderful. We had just the most amazing time. It's like, you know, kindred spirits. People that just click because you've got like the same whatever it is, that's something, the je ne sais quoi, that's something that just, yeah, you're just meant to be friends, meant to know each other. We had the best time joking and laughing and sharing stories and silliness, and it was wonderful. It was so perfect. Oh my gosh. Reagan had the best time, and he's like, and Carol, I hope you hear this, he's like, it's just too bad they aren't going to be with us the rest of the trip because they were just really nice and really fun. And I'm like, but I thought this trip was about like being you and me. And he's like, yeah. Just waiting for Reagan to finish his shower, and then we are on our way to Gator Land. I'm so excited. I had thought, oh, this will just be like a 1 hour kind of a thing. We'll just go watch a gator show. No. It's like a huge, huge park with all kinds of different things and different animals. There's an emu. There's an emu. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So we're finishing packing up. We've got to check out from this hotel because tonight we're checking into the Legoland hotel, which I'm so excited. This wasn't the worst hotel I've ever stayed in, not by a long shot, but I have not loved it. And you definitely know it's not a good sign when they come and remind you that you're checking out today. That always bugs me. Off to another fabulous day. Yesterday, fantastic, amazing. And then we slept in today. And, oh, and Reagan says, and there's some big cats, which means he's out of the shower. So I'm gonna get going. Off to another great day, guys. That first day, that was a fluke. That was one of those things we'll laugh about. Eventually, it's all fun from here on out. We made it to Gator Land here in Orlando. There's the famous gator mouth, so we have to get our picture. Reagan, are you excited? Yeah, me too. So we ordered our tickets back in July online, and then I went to try to print them before we came here, and they wouldn't print. So I'm hoping by having printed out my confirmation that that'll be enough. We're super excited. We're in. Look at all those. They're just hanging out.
They look fake.
Yeah, and except when they move. But right now they're just sunning themselves. So we did get checked in through will call, but word to the wise about Gatorland. If you buy your tickets online early, be sure to print the tickets off right away or else save them as a PDF to print later. We had kind of an issue because all we had was the receipt, the printed receipt, because I tried printing the tickets right before we came out here and they wouldn't print. So I'm thinking it's because I bought the tickets in July and then waited till now, November, to print them. They gave us this awesome map. It even has some activities on the other side. This park is so much bigger than I realized. Oh my goodness, we have so much to try to fit in. And then Reagan has the list of show times, and we will definitely be hitting one or two of those shows. He is going to be master of the map today. Oh man, those ones are way big. Look how big they are.
Yeah, they can't
Look at those chompers.
They can't be with the little ones over there because they're going to eat them.
Yeah, we don't want them to eat the little guys. These ones are 2 to 4 years old. Definitely a major size difference compared to those guys.
Yeah, there's one big one that's tail is starting to dig into the sand.
Eee. Watch out for thieving birds. Oh, these ones are moving, Reagan. These ones are busy. Going around, saying hello to each other. Look, seriously, if your friend was hanging out with you like that, reminds me of when my kids were babies.
Those ones are way bigger than the other ones. They're not the ones that are down there.
No, because like in each of these pens, they have different aged groups. This guy totally scared me. And I had even seen him on the pictures online. Check out this bird, this heron. He's just like, no worries. That gator could totally, he's like right there. He could just jump and snap and grab. But Mr. Heron's like,
Hey, there's another heron over
no
there.
big deal. Yeah, but I wonder if there's a gator sitting right next to him.
Gator.
As is tradition, we are going to get a pressed penny. We like to do that everywhere we go. Well, if possible. Here we go. Which one did you have it set to? Where it just said Gatorland?
Yeah,
Da-da-da! There it is. Let's see.
Gator Land.
Oh, that's awesome. On this exact spot in the afternoon of April 27th, 1968, a marital argument was won by the husband. On this exact spot in the afternoon of April 27th, 1968, a husband paid dearly for his short-lived victory. If you don't get these signs, then you've obviously never been married.
Due to rains and high humidity throughout the sun, the walkway can be there.
Well, luckily today, it's really not. It's not slippery, it's not wet. It's quite toasty, but not unpleasantly so. The high today is supposed to be 77. And there is a splash pad here, and we brought our flip-flops.
Warning, this is a real life swamp.
This is a real life swamp. We are not touching anything. I honestly, I don't think I've ever been to an actual swamp before. I know that maybe sounds weird, but come on, I grew up in Northern California and Central Utah. No swampage going on there. So this is a first time thing for me. And it's pretty awesome. And I'm 38 and Reagan's only 10. And you know what, guys? That is why we do these trips. All financed with dumpster diving and YouTube support, because we're having amazing experiences. And my kids are going to have all of these memories of other experiences, cultural and environmental and everything else that they can take with them. And that makes every stinky, hot, dirty dumpster 100% worth it. I bet at night there's fireflies here. You know, lightning bugs? I bet so. How amazing would that be? Totally reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland. Yeah, seriously. So the swamp was awesome, so cool. We came back to the white gators, because you come back through here to come out of the swamp, and came to this other side, and Reagan noticed there were 2 more. That's so awesome. But there's the big girl. Her name is Pearl, and she is pearly.
Saltwater crocs are the largest piece of crocodile in the world.
What's that?
Saltwater crocs.
Saltwater crocs, he says.
And we saw these guys earlier.
Look at that. Good Lord. Its eye is open, Reagan. Its eye is open.
It's a dragon. It's peeking.
Ooh. Oh!
As you see, there's between 74 and 82 razor sharp teeth. Now they're all super sharp, and that's because they actually constantly break off, and a new one grows right behind it. Now, even at this size, an alligator has over 1,000 pounds of crushing force in that jaw, so that means they must lose a lot of teeth.
We're getting ready anyways, because if this doesn't work out, it's going to make one heck of a snapshot anyways.
Why are you here today?
For moral support.
For who?
Go Gators!
Alright, you know what? I guess he's right. If this works out, we're watching the alligator's bottom jaw. And then if it doesn't work out, then we're watching my bottom jaw.
Jesus. No, no, and no. Oh. No.
All right. Are you
No.
smiling? No, you gotta smile. Brian, smile. Come on.
Oh!
Taking pictures. There you go. Yeah. Wait, hold it a little second.
No,
Come on,
close
that
it,
guy's
close
changing
it.
His camera lens right there with a blue hat. Hold on 1 second.
Oh! Woo!
Yeah, normally after that, get like a huge round of applause. People get really excited. Just got their $20 bills.
Okay, we are here. We finally got here. So for starters, there's the Legoland treasure hunt that comes with your hotel room fee. We'll be doing that in a minute, and there should be Legos in there for this guy. This guy.
And there's Duplos.
There's, show us the Duplos, if you will. We don't get to keep these ones. Yep, we have that box that we actually found dumpster diving, but it didn't have all those blocks in it. Those are not to keep, but we do get to play with them. Reagan,
Wait,
what did you discover?
these 2 lights.
These
There's
lights?
One up here and one below.
Oh, well, that's neat. He's got the trundle pulled out. This is like his whole... Wouldn't it be so fun if the girls were here? Stop. We will...
Mom,
Huh.
there's 3 beds, 3 nights, and 3 toys.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. He brought some of his favorite toys. That is so perfect. It's like we planned it, huh? Super cool. And then super fun here by the elevators, which are, of course, fabulous. Look at this little, like, minstrel. That is awesomeness. And
There's like a guard pirate.
he's a piratey guy. Arr! That is so cool. And then, of course, there are the elevators. Uh-oh. Dance time. Come on, Reggie, boogie. But also, first push the button. This one here. Woohoo! I don't know where Reagan got off to. I gotta find him. This is amazing. Reggie! Oh, there you are. Oh, that's cool, son.
I didn't make it.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is so awesome. It's like straight out of Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, but we do have to be careful because there is the potential for alligators and snakes. But dang. What do you want to eat? There's cereal, soupy stuff, sausage, fruit,
Red orange.
more fruit, muffins.
A monkey. See?
Oh yeah, monkey. Well, what do you think?
It's delicious.
Delicious and awesome?
Mom,
And you
you
like
wanna
those?
Yeah, you want to know what you're supposed to do with these?
Tell me. Uh-huh. And did you not want to get those? But mommy talked you into it? Oh. We are taking it nice and easy this morning. We had breakfast in the fabulous Bricks restaurant. It was delicious. And now we're playing over here at the Lego Castle. We still have like 40 minutes till we can even get in the park. This is so cool and so different from Disneyland. We can just sit and relax and drink my coffee and play. I made an organ, and there's the little bench. What are you making?
A gun.
A gun. We saw one of these yesterday that someone had made here in the castle, so now Reagan is making his.
It's weird so far.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. We are about to enter Lego Kingdom. Well, we're pretty much in Lego Kingdom, but this is like the outside stuff. And then there's the Lego Castle. Super awesome. Oh, Reagan found Pikachu. Uh-oh.
There's like the dude that makes
The blacksmith.
and there's the guard.
Huh? Will they let us in? Will they let us in? Here we go. Oh, I love it. There's the Merlin ride. We'll do that one in a little bit. This is the Lego Movie World. Woohoo! We've been so excited for this part. There's my Unikitty, Reagan.
Yeah, watch her face. It'll change.
Oh, that's so great. All right, we're going to this Masters of Flight over here.
So now, where are my pants? Honey, where are my pants?
Oh, it's one of my favorite episodes. Man, never gets old.
Oh, here they come, Reagan.
Yeah, but there's people over here too.
You're getting these ones? Reggie. Okay, they're probably gonna get us too. Uh-oh. He got you. Reagan was so patient while we waited on this silly line for Unikitty. It was just really weird the way they did that line with like their fast pass system. Was not fun. We switched into our flip-flops, and I'm really glad we did. We haven't even started the ride yet, and we made the right choice. You feel better?
Yeah.
Got all soaked?
Yeah.
Awesome. Reagan, is that your new favorite ride? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
It is.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Tell me why it's fun.
It's just plain fun.
I was on the horse, but it was really uncomfortable. Like, it's really wide to sit like you're on a real horse, you know, like ride 'em cowboy. And there's no way to rest your feet because the stirrup things are really low. And I'm like really short. I'm thinking, How are kids supposed to do it? This, my friends, is Miniland. The pictures that I saw just seriously did not give you the full scope of it. It is huge, huge. I'm so excited. We're gonna go check this out.
Does your dragonfly?
Oh yeah, huh? Just flying around, having fun. This is Pier 39 in San Francisco. Just a sec, baby. And Golden Gate Bridge. And these are the places we'll be on next year's one-on-one vacation when it's Olivia's turn. Reagan found a button to make the sea lions noisy, so we're gonna go check that out. So it wasn't, keep going Reagan, it has to reset. It wasn't to make them make noise, it's to make them spray you. There.
I'll keep pressing it. It'll go automatically.
You gotta get closer so it can get you. Silly. And Lombard Street in San Francisco. And the Painted Ladies. Some of you know them as the Full House houses. This is for my brother, Javier. Of course, I can't get all these for him, but I can at least show him the magical possibilities. We built our minifigures. You get 3 of them for $10. And so we got enough for our family and then also for Reagan to have an extra. And he noticed that one of them had an extra accessory because I had first gotten Olivia a camera and then got her a book, forgetting I had gotten her the camera, and Reagan noticed it, and being the honest little guy that he is, he's all, why is that in there? And then he ran the extra back into the store. We just finished our first day at Legoland in the park, and it was wonderful. It is so much smaller and more chill for sure than Disneyland. We bought a bunch of Legos. There were some that were actually really great value and, you know, good prices considering they're Legos. So we're going to spend the evening playing and then doing Reagan's Master Builder session and maybe swimming. Reagan wants to show you guys this. This is the other thing that he got with the fabulous gift money from Miss Carol. And what do you want to say to Carol?
Thank you.
Yeah, we've had so much fun. With the last couple of dollars and some help from Mommy, he was also able to get this super cool Lego wallet. He's been wanting a wallet, and he found a penny on the floor somewhere.
At breakfast.
At breakfast, and he was able to put that in his wallet. So I just came over to turn off the light in Reagan's room, and I noticed something on the bed, and I was like, oh, did he leave one of the things that we bought at the store today, at the Legoland store? Because we bought a whole bunch of stuff, and we've been building for the last couple of hours. And then I looked at it, and I'm like, I don't remember us buying this, you know, this little pack. And so what did we figure out?
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. So you know how
people of you who are the housekeeping that are watching, thank you.
So when we got here, we did a treasure hunt, and there was one in the little box there. Well, I guess that must be what they do every day. So what does this mean, Reagan? They're going to come do housekeeping again tomorrow, Reagan. What does that mean? No, they wouldn't put it in there because it's not our first day anymore. So there's a very good possibility that when we come home from the park tomorrow, there might be another one. As if this wasn't cool enough already. We got down to breakfast a little later today, and I'm glad we did because Reagan was able to sleep in or hang out. I was able to sleep in, and there was no wait when we got down here. Poor Reagan woke up with a little bit of a cough. That's unfortunate. Luckily, I brought cough drops. We didn't see this yesterday, but we noticed it today. This awesome coloring mat and little pack of crayons. Seriously, Legoland has thought of everything for like little kids. I mean, big kids too can enjoy it, Reggie. But seriously, it is the place for little kids. And now, a dream come true for Mommy. The preserved section of the original Cypress Gardens. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. See, there's even the beautiful ladies, the Southern Belles, but in Lego form. Here you go, folks. So originally, what is now Legoland was completely encompassed by Cypress Garden. Oh, there's another of these. Reagan and I have been seeing these in several places. It's this really crazy fern. So bizarre. There was one at Gator Land hanging by chains. But these are like in the trees. So yeah, it was all Cypress Gardens, which had been here for ages and ages. And all kinds of famous people had come there, and even movies had been filmed there. Elvis Presley was there, all kinds of stuff. But eventually it did decline with the rise of Disney World, I'm sad to say. But luckily, with all the changing of hands of the property over the years, Legoland was able to preserve a nice big chunk of the original gardens, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to be here and see it. What'd you find, Reagan? He's hearing noises, and he's wondering what is lurking in that foliage. Reagan found something amazing. What'd you find, Reagan?
First, you spotted those two seed thingies, and I looked up here, and there's a whole tree of them. And
what did you say they were?
Tree potatoes.
Tree potatoes. Look at these. I have no idea what kind of tree that is. Is that actually a cypress tree? I don't think so, but I could totally be wrong. I mean, this is Cypress Gardens, but I don't think it is. And actually, I don't know if those are even like from the tree or from vines that have attached to it, but there's like this gorgeous little flower hanging from one of the vines. And so I'm thinking that those seed things are the fruits that come after the flower. Now we are coming up on something very historic. So grateful that this was preserved. This might look familiar to some of you, any of you who are familiar with Cypress Gardens or with trees and the study of trees. Look at this madness. Guys, this is one tree. Hey, Reggie, will you come over here so we get some perspective for size? So my 10-year-old Reagan, yeah, look at this. Can you even? It's nuts. It is so nuts. So ginormous, my goodness.
This would be my home tree.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, but it's so amazing. Seriously. Oh, look at this, the colors. Reagan, did you even see the deer? He caught me for a sec. I thought he was real. He's not. Do not climb, carve on, or otherwise damage the banyan tree. Please don't. That would be, oh, I can't stand that when people mess with such amazing pieces of nature and history and culture. And it happens. Look at this, like we are walking through it, guys. It's not like redwoods where it's, you know, just this huge giant single trunk, but instead banyan trees, they put down all these weird, I don't know, like roots. See? And then they form like these, you know, other parts of the tree. It's so bizarre and so freaking beautiful. Oh my goodness. Guys, should you have the means, please come to Legoland if for nothing else. If you're not into Legos, that's fine. Come for Cypress Gardens and to come and see this. It is majestic, it is amazing, it is inspiring.
Got it.
Okay, this is awesome. This is what I've been waiting for, Reagan.
So, put your hand in the air, form it into the shape of a C, and twist at the wrist.
Great job, everyone. We call this the Lego Way. All right, soldiers, we'll see you up here on the dock to run some drills. Wow. Let's give it up for that Pier, everyone. Hello, everybody. There we go. Hello, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Salty, and I'm a sailor here in the Imperial Navy. But I should be honest with you all, I haven't always been a sailor. No, I used to be a pirate. That's right. Little Salty here is a part of the crew of one of the meanest, smelliest, most yellow-looking pirates this side of Pirates Cove, Captain Pier. I mean, you can pick up your brother and sister and throw them in the water. Don't do that, actually. But give a big round of applause for our Royal Commander. Guys, everything go crazy. Let's go. Let's hear it. Yeah. Hi, Miss Miranda. It's me, Salty. They gave me a microphone. Guys, I'm gonna we're gonna have to get all that energy going. Let's give it up for your Royal Commander.
Ah! Woo! That was awesome.
Okay, not high five moments, not fist bumps. She's scared of you. She didn't even want to touch your hand. Wait, guys, could you please stop talking to the soldiers? I need you to line up. Miss Miranda, could you please help? They're not listening to me. Wait a second. Is he doing that barefoot? Alright, I guess that's impressive. We can give him a round of applause for that. But he's still under arrest. I got it. Okay, here we go. Pirate, stop!
Oh, that's awesome!
If anyone doesn't show up, I think we got this, right?
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Miss Miranda, what are you gonna do? Did you get it? Did you get it? What? You know what? I should look this time, right? All right, I got this. Ready? Aim! Again? Okay, here we go. Junior soldiers, are you guys ready to take them down this time? Yeah. Do you think I'm gonna mess it up again?
Yes! Sorry.
Whatever, fine. Ready, aim, duck and cover! Oh, you're right, that's my bad. I forgot to say fire. When did we get voice control on this thing? That lets us bad. Oh dear. Are you guys alright? Is everything okay? Oh no, guys. It looks like the pirates are coming up the shore.
Oh no!
Let me stay up here for rules and more. Keep it up. Valentina, and she's gathered the entire Imperial Navy. Let's give her a round of applause.
Look at them,
Guys,
Reagan.
do you see that?
How cool is that?
Crazier than that. Let's give her a huge round of applause.
They're coming up on the floor.
Everything's good down here, Miss Miranda. I bet it looks better from the crow's nest.
That is so cool.
Hey, some of those three boys are pirates.
I think it's time
Uh-oh.
for one final pirate check.
Well, they
So, on the
decided
count of
to be
three, everyone
soldiers
yell out,
instead.
Sawtooth. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sawtooth!
We just came back to the hotel. We're taking a break for like an hour or two, and then we'll go back for just like the last 45 minutes the park's open before we go and get on the pontoon boat ride. And yeah, there was another pack of Legos waiting here in the kids area. And this one is a girl on a jet ski with little light buoys. Ray. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Just put both hands on the wheel. See, there's your bridge, right? You're going there. Don't touch this. I'll do this. I'm going to push it down and you're just going to go.
Ray! Oh my gosh, Reagan! Reagan! Oh, holy cow! Ah! Reagan! You're a big man, Reggie! Look at you! Oh my god! Reagan! How does it feel, bud? Yeah? Look at you go! Only 10 years old and driving a boat. You got to say it a lot louder than that so they can hear you and hear this news.
I got to sit in a boat with her and then I got to drive it.
You got to drive the boat?
2 times.
And you're just a little guy?
And I also sat in the cockpit of an airplane when I was like 8.
On our first one-on-one trip, huh?
Yeah.
But this time you drove a boat? Yeah. Was that the coolest thing?
Yeah.
Okay, we need this, and I think it's this one, right? Right? That was all the gray ones. It was 4. Oh, well, nope, I missed one. And that. Is that it? Did you get all the red ones?